So this weekend, I was having the itch.
It keeps getting worse and worse. You did this to me.
I literally told my daughter and her friends, I said, I'm going to take off now, have fun at the rest of the Cars and Coffee. I'm going to look at Mustangs. And after they all laughed and made fun of me, I said, listen, I'm done with Dodge. Dodge has been playing games with us too long. My door panel's still falling apart on my car. It's on back order. And I'm done. Like, I'm over it. I'm ready to get something new. And I kind of need to. The channel really thrives as I get new cars. And the thought of bringing a Mustang into the family is something that has never crossed my mind. And I got to be honest with you, it still just gives me pause to even think that I should do that in any way, shape, or form. But I've been looking at the Dark Horse, and it looks like a really nice option. And if I could get it in a manual, that would be cool, because my Scat Pack is a manual, and I am loving driving that thing. And I just, it's the best car I've ever had when it comes to the fun factor. But it's a Dodge, and here I am just disappointed in Dodge, watching the company go the way of the dodo bird, and I'm driving around one of their cars, and I thought, what could liven up the channel more than maybe me coming to you all with a Dark Horse? And it's kept me up at night. And this weekend I went and drove around. I looked at a few cars. The ones that attract me the most, of course, are the GT500s, GT350s, some used, of course. And for a similar price, I can get a nice GT500 a few years old around the same price as the Dark Horse. But there's a lot of technology in the Dark Horse that kind of looks cool. And then I kind of just stopped myself, and I'm not there yet. You know, I can't get there yet. I want to explore the options, and a few options are also, don't laugh, but I came from the BMW world. I came from driving BMWs. I've had probably 10, 12 BMWs in my lifetime, and I just got tired of the maintenance issues with the newer model cars. So I abandoned them and flipped over to Dodge, and was so happy back in like 2018, to the point that I let the lease run out on my 7 Series BMW that was spending so much time in the shop. Brand new car, but spending so much time in the shop, and the technology was just so hokey and goofy that I just thought, I'm going to go with this Dodge thing, and I'm just going to make that my daily. And I made that Scat Pack my daily. Then I got the Red Eye, made that my daily, which was just insane. I look back and I was insane, but it was a lot of fun. The gas prices were a lot better. So I drove the wheels off of that thing, and it's, you know the history. I've been a Dodge guy now this whole time. And now I'm sitting here going, okay, well, if I go, where do I go? You know, I get mad, and I'm ready to leave. I'm ready to divorce Dodge.
What is this? What's happening?
What Robert is trying to say is that we are getting a divorce.
Don't do this.
No. No.
And I can't get excited about the Mustang. So I'm sitting here thinking, you know, God, give me a sign. Give me a sign. Tell me what I should do. What decision should I make? And then this article comes over, and I start seeing videos coming up about this thing, about the Mustangs. The 2024 Mustangs are catching on fire. And this says, the issue stems from the vehicle's clutch pressure line, which may melt due to contact with hot exhaust components leaking brake fluid. And I'll put this video up of one of these things bursting into flames, and the poor guy having his dash cam capture the whole thing. And I can't imagine going through that. And of course, I'm sitting here going, and it's a manual. So if I bought a manual, I would end up there. Now the good news is today, the 17th, is the day that they will start fixing them. But they've also said that, you know, if your car isn't in yet, you need to get it in, and before you get it in, don't drive it. That's how serious it is and how dangerous it is. So the second I start to try to push myself over to Mustang, they pull a Dodge. We'll just call that pull a Dodge and burn a car down. Go watch TK's videos. It's like every other video lately. It's like, well, this Dodge burst into flames and this Dodge burst into flames, mainly the EVs and stuff. But gas cars catch on fire too. And in this case, oh yeah, I think he did talk about the Grand Wagoneer, I think it was, that caught on fire. Go watch his channel. But I'll tell you, you know, that's a gas car, and that thing burst into flames. So this is a whole thing right now. Well, I think I'm pretty safe with my Dodge Challenger not bursting into flames, even though my door's falling apart, and I've had a few other little issues, just irritants happening. But of course, I decided to throw the car in reverse and get the hell out of the Ford dealership and back up. And while I appreciate and respect that Ford has made a decision to stick with the V8s as long as they possibly can, and that's why I was there, because I want to reward a company for being brave, for being strong, for being strategic, for being smart, for launching that stupid ass ugly Mach-E EV thing that we all hated when it came out. But for that reason, that thing saved Ford's ability to be able to use, or to be able to continue to do V8s with all the offsets and stuff. However the hell that works. All the articles are out there. Go read them. So I applaud that. So I'm thinking, I'm going to reward a company that's doing good. And then their cars catch on fire. And I get it. It's, an anomaly. But it's like manual, which is what I wanted to buy, and it catches on fire. So I couldn't help but to laugh when I saw the article. And I'm just like, because I start doing the research too on Mustangs. And I just don't think I can get there. So I started down that road and pulled back. So where was I going with the BMW thing? Man, an M4 competition is a pretty insane car. Even the M3 competition is an insane car. I mean, these things, even if I went and looked at one of the M8s and went into the $100,000+ range as a daily, it's a pretty amazing car. And I'm telling you, you're getting luxury at that point. So pricing that's around or a little bit more than buying one of those Hellcats right now would get me into an M4 or an M3 competition and have a freaking rocket ship that I can flip from all-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive. Has so much technology, incredible interiors, ridiculous exteriors. I mean, just overall, just badass cars. And if they've got a warranty and they break, it is what it is. At least at BMW, I get a really nice loaner. I have never, some of you have said in the comments before that you get loaners from Dodge dealerships. Here in California, I have never gotten a loaner when I've taken my car in the shop. They've never even offered a loaner up. And if they did offer a loaner up, I would expect it wouldn't be something very exciting to drive. But 100% of the time, when I had a BMW, I left there in a very high-end BMW loaner. So when I took my 7 Series in, I almost always left in a 5 Series BMW. I always left in something nice, or an SUV or an X5 or something like that. So at least the trip was, while a pain in the ass to get the car fixed, it gave me a nice car to drive. My wife's Land Rover, when she takes it in, which is all the damn time, she leaves in a Jaguar, a brand new Jaguar SUV, which is a miracle that thing doesn't break too. But bottom line is, the entire experience with BMW is different. And then I can go look at some of the Mercedes stuff. But I think this BMW stuff, if I'm going to go to a 6-cylinder, supercharged or turboed engine like Dodge is coming out with the twin turbo i6, why don't I just go to BMW right now? Tell me what you think in the comments. Share your thoughts. Is there another car I should go look at? Or should I just stick with my Challenger? And right now, I think my decision is I'm going to sit tight, stick with the Challenger, enjoy the hell out of that car. If it breaks anymore, I'll just go buy maybe an older Challenger. I don't know. But let me know if you would completely abandon the channel if I stepped out of the Dodge world. I don't want to. It's like they left us. We didn't leave them. We were loyal. As a matter of fact, I thought the other day, and I'll end with this, is I think still at 500 and something videos on my channel, I still think there's way more videos about me loving Dodge than there is about me being mad at Dodge. Yet I'm still going to keep going with the mad stuff. But so many videos, if you go back to 2018, it's just pure love. Just pure love. I probably sold more Dodge Challengers and Chargers than, most people on YouTube have. Only to find them saying, screw you, we're going to go do some stupid stuff with EVs and a bunch of hogwash. So with that, everybody, let me know your thoughts on this. Of course, Mustang, they're out, at least for now. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye-bye.